Hello, this is Gerald Overmars. I'm not an expert in languages. I'm also not an expert in speaking several languages, but I am, of course, experienced in recognizing letters and its letter positions and its meaningfulness. And it helps me also to realize certain directions that are pinpointed in the words of foreign languages. And I stick to only some languages, but I think some languages really are helpful to use as well because they show you the same kind of things as we have them in Roman languages. So I stick to the Roman languages, but also take Japanese and Chinese words now and then. For instance, very coincidentally, I saw this word amai, which is also a Belgian, Flemish, and Dutch word, especially Flemish actually, because it's more like a dialect word, which I thought was quite funny. So let's go and look at how much actually the letters and letter positions explain also, yeah, how we are facing these tastes, these four tastes that we know as well: sweet, bitter, sour, spicy. How to react to them? In what kind of emotional reaction also give it to us? Because that's more or less it, a direct, almost physical reaction it will give to these tastes. And in a Japanese, it's amai, nigai, suppai, and karai. Let's go to these words. Amai is very easily imagined how it can be changed, the letters themselves, into a formal position. So a position, how we focus upon the letters. The M letter is like it is in one of the three categories of my letters. This category is about the physical experience and focus, and the M is that top position of how much material is accumulating. So our attention goes to the most accumulating position of things that are material in themselves, and so you can present them actually as that top position. And the my focus, the A itself is always about the focus. Where do I have my centralized focus? There are two A's there, so we start with the centralized focus of what we like, because that was the A is what we like, what we know, and we go with the M to the top position, so the extended position, and I actually makes that acceptable to find a new attention. So it's very easily understood that it is this superlative degree, and this superlative degree is also available to recognize as a character on top of what we have there. It's that step up degree that you have by using the letter M. It's that, so we use it in tastes. It is because we like it. We start from what we like and what we know in A, and with amai go to the superlative degree of it. We go to have an extra step with M, go to a new position with E. I insert that new position, extra position, I give it some extra value. It's very understandable why amai is used for sweetness, because we like it. Amai in the Flemish language is used for can have different degrees of for the senses. It's not positive, it's not negative, but we see that superlative degree. It's a bit more than we expected. Very relative. It's still from our choice and our own opinion of view that we use that word. So it can be positive or even negative in the same way, but it has that superlative from the starting position. Am I? So you can have it in a very relative way as well. Nigai then, the ni is something that I explained in some other words as well, some Asian words as well, the ni versus the in. In is of course that insertion. Ni is also something that fits in, but you are reminded that you have to take care of certain things. So it is more like a warning of a position. So something has a position, but be careful that it has its advantages and disadvantages. You know it fits in, but it might have some disadvantages. So that's a different taste, of course. And when we have it nigai, of course, with I again, we adapt it to what we are tasting at that moment. But there's this warning that we deal with it, and it is and this ni, which acts like a warning, with the g, then brings it down an experience that comes from somewhere else, what we don't expect. That's what the G is always about. It's about that area that is beyond our sight, and it acts like a surprise because something will come after. This bitterness is something we don't expect. We have the warning, we will not expect it, but we will come to it. But we will accept it by the eye, and we will integrate it because we taste it. So it is a strong background sensed via the G, with a ni that acts like a warning, and that fits also with the sound and letter combinations to describe this bitterness behind it. And the character that is described it, you can see the top layer is describing some time process, and something at that point will bring it in. We will have to deal with that which will develop after a while only. We will not experience it immediately, and it will penetrate in it. And it is a character that also is related with ku in Chinese, as an experience of hardship, because it will penetrate it. It has some time schedule behind it. It's a whole thing that will develop with it. It will come with it, and it will penetrate into our area of experience. It's a bitter experience. That's different. Sour is expressed by suppai. The s is a wider range of everything of experiences that comes as an after effect to us. With p goes to processes inwardly, and I, it will again be accepted. So it is like going inwardly, contracts even to the results inwardly, almost going compressing inside, and that's more a reflection of that sourness. Maybe I can express this better in some other time. And also the character I cannot explain 100%. You see that it going inwardly. How it is, what is expressed there, I don't actually know so well. But so I leave it by that. But suppai, you can sense this compression inwardly, and it makes that feeling different from what is coming later with that bitterness. Sourness is immediate, resulting to this kind of compression that we sense. Spicy is again different. It can be explained a bit better by understanding also the letters and letter combination. Ka is breaking out, is a challenge as well. But R follows up. It says I integrate material for it, so it will find an acceptable form. So it has that danger of that, can I keep it together? It is a challenging thing, like with the K always like, oh, can I keep my mind together? Can I keep my experience together? But with the R it will integrate material, so it will be able to do that, and I will bring it again back to your new experience and says I can deal with it. Spiciness is also this danger zone, which is acceptable within the terms that you also add material that will still be acceptable. And all these ways you can understand the word and letter choices in these four tastes. Via the letters you can understand these four tastes also in this different language. And the character itself also goes inwardly. I cannot explain it completely well yet, but at least you can understand the letter positions and characters from what I was explaining in this video. And I hope this was a contribution that it gives you a different perspective on words that you might or might not understand. But I just tell you that every letter and the sounds of letters directs you into a certain experience, a certain behavior, and you behave differently towards it. In this description, that it also shows you that you go towards it in a different way, have a feedback from it in a different way. I just have it very superficially explained to you here. Can go deeper into it, but that would be I don't have to exaggerate, of course, as long as you understand it a little bit better already, or see the purpose of it, or see even the sensitive what it is doing. It's fine enough. I mean, don't overestimate that too much. Once you discover it, that's good discovery, and investigation is already a secondary thing. So I hope this was already bringing words closer to the meaningfulness of letter combinations themselves. Thank you again for watching. Bye.